Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to take apart a Jack Skellington animatronic head made by Jemmy. This is one of the earlier types that was sold by Spirit Halloween, and so the head is a little further forward than later models. Later models it'll be pretty much straight here with the neck. Either way though, they use Phillips head screws in the back, and I put down a cloth here to try and prevent it from getting scraped at all. And I'm using this Phillips head screwdriver. I actually filed the end to try and make it more blunt so that it could get more of the screw without potentially stripping anything. And you'll need it to be an extra long end, because if you try and stick a screwdriver in that's too short, it's just not gonna reach. Especially for like this hole, I think is one of the deepest. And then you just want to press your hand here on the front. I've already taken apart this head twice, so on your first run though, it'll be harder and won't really want to move as well. Sometimes some of the screws will give you more trouble than others, and my approach to that is to just try and go to another screw instead of trying to force it out. And you will need to remove the neck screws as well. At least I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because the head is secured to the neck portion. And so if you try and just remove this plate, it'll still be stuck. There you have it. I do my best to try and keep all the screws either in this or I'll dump them out. The first time I took it apart, there was some plastic up here that was giving me trouble because they had actually like sanded it or plastic welded it together. And so for that, I had to use a knife, like an X-Acto knife, and try and cut it along the edge so that it could pop open. The other thing you'll notice is some of the screws are actually different. And so the largest screw, let's just make sure we have all of them. This one is in the hole still, which that seems to be, this was the most problematic one for me the last time as well, because it is the one that's by the seam I told you about. So there's all the screws. You have 3 for the neck, and then you have 4 for the sides. And then this one is bigger. If you look in the holes themselves, you'll actually notice this one is slightly larger. And so this one is a little bit longer and bigger than the others. As far as I can tell, these other screws are all the same, or close enough that it doesn't really matter if you put. I think this one's slightly shorter and it's more pointed if you look at it. And this one was in the middle hole here, because I think that's a bit smaller of a channel. But yeah, that pretty much covers how you can take it apart. This is what the inside of his head looks like. I'm going to be turning this into a servo animated prop, so I'm going to be removing the wires. Basically, the barrel plug is just down here, and it gets power. I accidentally cut this when I was taking it apart last time and painting it, but that would just be there. And yeah, it has a spring that I disengaged, again, mostly because of the servo I'm going to be installing, but the spring would normally be here and make it spring back shut. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this, just let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the other videos on my channel.